Revolution, you see me? That's the big bad one, you know? Yeah. Revolution time. You know, today is a big revolution time.
Greetings, Master. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to the Music Link. Very, 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 very special guest today. It is super, super special because not only is he an artist, actor, just a real entrepreneur in every way, he's a personal friend of mine. Can you guys help me? Give me some bless, and loves on your own time when you're ready, and help me welcome E-Dee, the dancehall celebrity, to the Music Link.
Big up, big up, big up. A long time friend, you know?
I just wait.
It's a pleasure.
Look, hold on, you guys. I just gotta let you guys witness this, because if you know, when you guys doing things, you just need to make sure you guys have a one real genuine person that's really rooting for you guys. And I feel like I'm one of those people who's very genuine when I'm rooting for people. But I just want to do this right now.
Thank you. A pleasure, you know?
So beautiful. I remember this guy. When did you first come here?
In 2000.
2000.
Yeah.
Did you get to work right away, or was it some time before you started your own business?
Well, I started a year in music school, so I was a student. I came from Jamaica as a student at MI, Music Institute,
okay,
and theater. So after that, I found about the Caribbean community in 2001. So
okay,
actually, that's the year I actually started doing my own music.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell the people where you're from, so they can just know this.
I'm originally from Clarendon, Tollgate, Clarendon, where Cashman is from, my brethren.
Yeah, big of yourself, Cashier.
Yeah, you know, he was one of the DJ I grew up on.
Uh-huh.
So that's my community, Clarendon, Maypen. I went to Lennon High School,
Uh-huh.
and I graduated as an actually engineer. I wasn't even know.
What?
Music chose me and acting.
Come on now, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Say that again. Say that again.
Yeah, I graduated in
No,
Lennon,
the music
you know.
chose you.
Yeah, music chose me.
That's
I
beautiful.
came here with a different mission, and I just got into it, and people was loving it, and start taking off.
But did you love music when you was younger? Like what?
Actually, it was in a church group, the Dennises, which is all my brothers and sisters. I was a big singer in church, Seventh-day Adventist. Tollgate, Seventh-day Adventist
Come
church.
on.
Yeah.
Big singer.
Yeah, my brother is one of the biggest pastors in the Eastern Conference in Kingston.
Oh wow.
Seventh-day Adventist church, and my uncle.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Look,
so-
that's why you move so differently.
Yeah, man.
That's why you move so differently, with respect and kindness to people.
Yeah, from my mother's side. My mother used to take in people when she had 7 of her own.
Yeah.
So the kindness of my mother.
Yeah, man. You see what people, the things that you have around you, trust me, it does rub off on people, and people understand the things that they do, it rubs off on people.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you was doing acting and stuff. How did you get to the school here in Hollywood?
Well, my brother is a movie producer. A lot of people don't know. My oldest brother,
Okay.
named Donnie Mactagat, he actually produced the movie Fire, and Oliver Sargent Charge, a movie called Roughneck. So when he took me to further my education, he was actually premiering one of his movies in Hollywood, but he lived in New York.
Okay.
So he saw the school saying international student, and he got me in the school as a student.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's where it began.
So when he came here, the acting thing, it just wasn't, he didn't pick it up. You had the chops for it. You was trained.
I was actually trained. I actually landed in New York in '99, September, after I graduated, like 2 months after high school,
Okay.
which I didn't even know I was coming to America.
To the
I was
States.
surprised.
Wow.
And then I actually saw my brother producing and shooting the film Fire with Frederico Castellicio from The Sopranos and
Uh-huh.
Paul Campbell.
Okay.
That's how long I know Paul
That's
Campbell.
how you was
And I
in-
used to be I was like 17 plus then,
Uh-huh.
buying his cigarette and running around for him.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
that's
And
what
he
you
just
have to
used to
virgin.
like me. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I like you, you know, potential. Yeah, so
Hey,
that's how the connection
I'm
built.
not trying to go so far. What did he say to you when he first seen you doing these things at this level? Being that you know him so long, what was he like?
Well, it was even bigger than that, because my first actually official video, he came to LA to be
Yeah,
in it, Revolution.
Revolution. I saw him right there. Yeah.
And actually, when Paul was here, I actually was here with him when he did First Sunday with Ice Cube.
Okay.
He was staying with me.
Oh,
Yeah, so
see?
we were actually a real good friend, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so you here and you're doing the acting thing, and then the entrepreneur thing. Where did you get to that part right there?
The entrepreneur thing started with my dad. My dad used to work for Money More Sugar factory, and he used to be a foreman, so he used to get all the job. So in summertime when I'm off, I say, Papa, give me some work, because he give people work, and he give me the work. I do the work. He pay me for the work, and I used to be able to like buy my own thing and do my own little thing, business. Yeah. So I started hustling from I was 9.
See, that's why he opened his own shop, you guys. He started selling music and DVDs at Stone's restaurant here in Los Angeles, and that was a hot spot. Yeah. Everybody rode through there. Everybody rode through there, and it's still open now, right?
Yeah, and it was actually the first Jamaican restaurant in LA from the 60s. A lot of people don't know. It's the first, and that's why when all these Gregory Isaac, everybody used to come, they come to Stones from way back.
But and with the store being set up in front of in the restaurant, it give you that Jamaica feel for real, to the fullness.
Yeah, yeah. I actually was bringing it that feel. Yeah. Because I used to have the flags, the music, the CD, you know.
Everything.
Yeah.
People just wanted to come stand out in front of there, you know. So this entrepreneur, he was selling, you guys, he had his own store. I mean, he still have it, you know, there. It's right there in front of Stone's restaurant here in Los Angeles. For years, you would go there and you would see him standing out there, just selling his music and stuff, just being patient. People coming in, building relationship, very friendly. You know what I'm saying? Helping people up. It was really nice to see you out there, like really hustling. Nobody can really tell you nothing about when you start getting flashy, because they see you working for your money. You know?
And I never really care if people want to call me CD man back then or look down on me.
No, man, because you was making an honest living.
I was making an honest meal, and as well as people never knew I was going to school. And I was also taking my sister out of Jamaica, I'm the last one for my mother, so I was helping her to come here and go to school for nursing. And I was helping my friends who used to live with me at that time. You know, all the guys who work for me with my friend. We used to all live in the jungles together in one place. It was one family.
And I love that how you move with your homeboys. And pick up yourself, Stevie G, because for him, as him being an artist, I know from watching from over the years that the things that you do, he mimicked the style of learning. I mean, you know, as far as do the album, and because people don't know, Stevie G got stuff on the internet. He's blowing up like in other countries. Y'all don't even know, because following the works and how to do the thing, you know, properly.
Yeah.
You know,
that's around me. You know, Father Times too. He's with Adam.
Yeah, Father Times. Pick up
he's
yourself.
Doing very well now. You know, he have his own movies doing now.
Yeah, I did see him directing something, right?
Yeah, he's doing his own.
I said, oh my God, look at him. Okay, so, okay. So then let's go to, as far as you selling the CDs and all this, then you started partying, right?
Yeah, do my own birthday party every year, which you used to support.
What made you be like, is it from you meeting everybody and building up this friendship where you decided to, I'm going to throw me a party?
Yeah, what I used to look at is, I used to say, you know, like I watch how people do their party, and I always think, back then when I did my party was actually to showcase the local. Yeah. It was really to showcase the local artists, though, you know. Because if you remember when I started my first birthday, everybody was in LA that was upcoming used to perform, right? And that's where everybody could hold the mic and chat at the same time. One rhythm around like yard stand. Exactly. So I wanted that. That was one of the main things when I did my party originally, you know.
I remember the one party, it was at the, what is it, sports bar, the games. What is it down here?
Yeah, it was on Manchester.
GS. It was something else before it was called GS. And this particular night, everybody knew what he did when it comes to his birthday party. He would give everybody a vibe. They would come, jump on the mic, you know, artists, and do their little thing. It was so crazy because everybody respected you. You let everybody do their thing, but once you got the mic, everybody relaxed.
Yeah,
and let you
space.
do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody was respectful.
And I used to love it. I used to, you know what I'm saying? Because some places you see people do things and people still, they forget, you know, what's going on. They trying to do their thing, but I remember everybody would kick back and didn't show the love. Yeah. Like when I started doing things, those are things I would be wanting to see. People still give each other that love. Don't wait for just your love alone. You gotta share love too. Pick up the next artist, you know.
And if you notice in LA now, if an artist does a show, it's him alone. You notice that? Right. Back in the days when I used to do shows for everybody, it was like Miss Trinity, Junior P, everybody used to come. You know
trust
what I mean?
me.
Surprise everybody there.
Let me tell you, but Mr. Surprise, let me go to this one right here. Mr. Surprise used to do like, you know, little stuff back in Jamaica here and there, but he didn't consider himself as no artist, but he can just get on the rhythm a little bit. That one birthday you had out there, he just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
You forgive me.
Yeah.
And he just said, he jumped on the mic and he
that was it.
Yo, I was there tripping.
And ever since he
was
became,
killing.
then what? You see?
He was killing it from that night at your birthday party at that place on the GS. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, you was bomb. I'm like, get your rhythms together.
And I tell him, and I said, listen, get back in it. And every show I did, he came. And I just give him the mic, and next thing you know, him book him, have him own show.
Exactly.
And it's like a lot of other artists that I came around me who they just gotta get an endorsement and see their potential. That listen, I could do it too.
Right, and there are, was a lot of female artists too. Yasmin, big up yourself too. You put on your albums and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Giving girls a shine, because there's a lot of females that want to do things, but they don't know how to get connected, or they think they have to be this level of producer. So when I saw different females with you, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't know how to get in there, but let them free up, you know.
And that's what I tell a lot of people. A lot of people always look at me and look at my female artists and be like, "Oh, you're with them." Like, listen, you gotta come above where you reach to a level where you could have 4 or 5 female artists that you see their potential,
friends,
and you trying to, you guys could blow up together as a team.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
And that was like with me and Ira Love, was me and Trinity, was me and Jasmine. There was no personal relationship. We were doing business, we were having fun, and we were making money.
Okay, traveling too, do it. Hey, y'all did some things, okay? But that Revolution song, we opened up with that one because that was like one of the first songs where everybody had to look at it and say, yo, this man's serious about this thing, yo, trust me.
Oh yeah. And that song was actually number 3 on the reggae charts in Jamaica, and the video went number 1. I also got nominated for Excellent in Music from the Richie B Award.
Okay, you know what? I want to go back to when your brother put you in the school and you was doing all them things. Did he give you a chat and say, yo, proud of you, because you start doing things
he
like
did,
crazy?
but it took a while, you know, like when he sent me here, he was thinking maybe I'll come back to New York, you know.
Okay.
And when I didn't go back, I had to make it my own now.
Right.
I got a so that's when I opened my shop and made my own.
Okay.
But after I did the music, Bounce Along Revolution, he started following me in Miss Trinity. He even booked us, he even helped endorse us. And after Out the Gate, he went to the AMC Theater in the Bronx when we premiered.
Yeah.
That was it. Me and him now became partners. That's why the whole movement going, and people don't understand this island movement is me and my brother.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
so it's
so
a powerful
beautiful.
movement.
Look at the family. You understand? Invest in sowing a seed in your family. What?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful. So okay, the Revolution. I just want to say, like, that one part when you said what goes up
must come down.
Yo, when you perform that live and that little pause in
everybody understands. And anywhere I go, you know, people can relate to that part of it, you know.
It's wicked. That little pause in there, yo. I mean, it's so beautiful. So far as your the stage performance and stuff, how did you get to the level where you're performing so greatly? Like, was that confidence was always there?
Yeah, it was. Confidence wasn't always there. A lot of people don't know, like, before I was performing on reggae shows, my first year was doing hip-hop showcases at E-Dee King and Ramba Room.
Exactly.
And I remember me, Stevie G, Father Times, and Jasmine used to be all over Hollywood trying to get a record deal, performing, and we're trying to find ourselves then, I would say.
Yeah.
And we learned, because I used to have a video guy, R.I.P., you know?
Yeah.
And him used to video me on a tape, and we used to watch the show. And then I started watching myself and realizing that I need to stop holding my head down and do stuff like that. And I improved by watching myself. By the time we were in the reggae market, I mean, we were
you
a couple of years in.
Ready. Yeah. I mean, you was able to open up on big stages. Remember you used to do the Sea Breeze Festival?
Oh yeah, Sea Breeze was one of the biggest California festival or LA festival I've been on, and that's the reason why I'm also featuring Papa Curly album coming out today called Griot.
Big up yourself,
because
Papa Curly.
When he called me, he said, E-Dee, you know what I mean, we need to support me. I said, of course, because you were the first to put me on Sea Breeze.
Okay.
Way back in 2001.
I know, then it was like a yearly thing.
Like
you was on there.
People. Every year I was booked.
You was
So big up to Papa Curly, and that's why, you know, no matter what them people say, me as a Jamaican, they tell me about Belizean. I say, I want to hear it. Because, yo, a Belizean support me when I came, you know. So big up to the Belizean people.
You know what? I remember one year you had came late, and I was on like, they was like the big artist is finna go on or whatever, and I was like, no, because E-Dee didn't perform yet or whatever. Remember I was standing there and you was coming, and I was like, you finna go on? You was walking fast through the crowd.
I just
straight to the stage.
But yeah, you know what I mentioned to somebody? I said in music you gotta be able to just meditate and think of about marketing, you know. Because I remember when the first year I went, everybody who came to see me never get to see me because I went on early.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to Papa Curly and I said, hey, can I perform in between a band change?
Right.
So when people come and it was like
you
6
had
o'clock, while they're
that.
changing the band, that's when I'm going on, which is prime time.
Right.
And that's when people get to know me.
Look, that's so smart.
Yeah.
That is so smart. Because that's exactly when he went on. You see people moving behind him, and it would be turned up with the DJ. He would be turned up.
With my 2 girls behind everything. With Red Alert.
Yep. I'm telling you.
Nigel, big up. One of the first DJ who boss me.
It was like every year. That was see, this thing in LA. We got you guys just tuned in here. This guy, E-Dee, Dancehall Celebrity. For Los Angeles, he's been an artist that's been like leading by example big time. Okay? If you want to be an artist and do music, the kind of concentration that you should have, you know, tune into this man because he's been doing it enough for you to look on up to him to say, I need to be doing some things how he's doing it because he's been blessed with a lot of different things in Los Angeles. As far as he's our artist, you know, he, from you know even though you're from Jamaica, you know, as far as the reggae community and doing your thing. As far as Los Angeles, we're very proud to say E-Dee's out of Los Angeles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Because
represent LA a lot, you know.
Yeah.
The culture, not just Jamaica, but the Caribbean, Ireland.
And they've supported you over the years. This man have a party every year at one of the main reggae clubs in Los Angeles. Jamaica Go or Pum Pum Tuesdays, either one, whichever one he want. Okay. Reggae Thursdays, a Dragonfly, whichever one he wanted to. He would have a big old party. Okay, big party. Okay, so let's talk about this Unseen Lab thing. Did that come before the movie?
What happened right after the Island Boy? Because I started out as an Island Boy with the little group with Stevie G and them, and then I met Q-Million.
Okay.
And after I met Q-Million, we started a label called Unseen Lab, and the label was my first official album. Because Q at that time was a platinum producer, and we produced the album called J.A. to L.A. to the World, and that's where that song came from, with the Between the Sheets.
Hey, the Between the Sheets is sweet. You know what? We can't. Look, you guys, this is Let It Be the Music Link. We do it how we want to do it, okay? I want to pull up this Between the Sheets because...
Yeah, and I actually met the Isley Brothers in person, and they asked me to remake their classic hits, and it was a big
So they asked you to do that?
Yeah, I met the Isley Brothers through a guy who used to work on Venice Beach. He told me they were looking for a reggae artist to do a remake, and they came to me and they loved my voice. At that time they were trying to get Shaggy to do it, and Shaggy was charging too much money. So they came to me and they asked me if I was interested. I said yeah. So I told them about Q-Million, who could remake the beat, and we did the beat, pitched it to them. Oh, they love it. Ron Isley, Eugene Isley, all of them. I went to Beverly Hills and meet with them, everything. And they want to do a whole project, and it never turned out based on the contract. We ended up put out the album in Japan.
Hey, that was deep.
So it was a pleasure.
That's like one of the prime and R&B legends.
Yeah.
And they came and you having meetings with them.
Mr. Biggs.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Biggs himself. Okay, you guys. I want to share this video because this was another one of his songs that did very well. And he has the feature on here, Yasmin. She's a sweet singer too, young lady. Oh my God, it was so sweet. This whole thing in that time when he had released this, we was very supportive of him and happy for him to, and it was hot. So I want to share this video. This is Between the Sheets with E-Dee featuring Yasmin. Okay.
You know, it's easy to press it, no time to waste. So ladies, check the case. Yeah. And you know where I be. I don't think Jasmine, you know, niggas girl. You know what, I make love to you, girl. I don't want to stop, you know. I want to be all night long. So what do you want to do it? Yeah. I don't know. Hey girl, it ain't no mystery. My nearby bar, as far as my eyes can see. I wanna keep you laying right next to me. Me and you under the shade. Girl, you're a Miss Jody, totally time. Kissing and caressing and you blow my mind. Miss nicey, nice every day. I love you anyway, so me can't go astray. tight. Turn off the light and let me get up on the mood. Rub down your body, girl, cause your skin feels so smooth. I'm gonna make love all night long. 2 hours gone and me still can't run. I wanna make love to you night and day. This is E-Dee and you know me not play.
Oh boy, I love you all night long. And I know you felt it coming on. Oh darling, just taste my love. Oh, it tastes so sweet. Sharing a love between the sheets. Between the sheets. Ooh, baby, baby. I feel your love surrounding me. Ooh, ooh, baby, baby. Making love between the sheets. Ooh, baby, baby. I feel your love surrounding me. Ooh, baby, baby. Let's make sweet love between the sheets.
I'm not an upset. She's so cute and nice. Yeah, girl like you a one, girl like you a need. I ain't no long talking. No, we're gonna take it to action. 'Cause action be done in her. You love the girl. Yeah, 'cause action be louder than what?
The way you receive me.
Girl, me love it, girl, me love it, girl, me love it.
I love the way you relieve me.
Me say me want to, girl, me want to, girl, me want to.
Coming on
You
strong.
see your girl say you're coming on strong.
In between the sheets.
Yeah. Yeah, man, between the sheets, and I get heated up, you know.
Look, what did they say to you after? Because that was hot. That whole mix, the reggae style, everything about it was sweet.
We did well in Japan, you know. We sold
Yeah.
thousands of albums, actually.
With the
This
reggae
song,
dance.
and this was actually the first song I got played on Area FM by G.T. Taylor and Gary G and all them. So this was kind of like, even before Revolution, my kind of breakthrough.
Uh-huh.
People respect me now,
As
production-wise.
artist. Okay, yeah.
Because Chameleon, you know, I'm a top man.
Big up yourself, Q. Man, I'm telling you, I guess, yeah, definitely, from the time you linked up with him, y'all just been
Yeah, that was it. Up to
crazy.
today.
I know, it's just crazy. But that's, like, no man is an island. You got to have
Teamwork.
good supporting people who
And
believe
you have to be
in you.
loyal to, because most time if Q say E.Dee, me busy, him know me I do my thing, but at the same time when we work, we don't have no problem. You know?
Right, definitely. So, from this, okay, we was at the performances, birthday parties. I gotta stay track because this is my friend, so I want to make sure
No,
I
we are
share.
J to LA.
Okay, J to LA. So, what about the J to LA thing now?
So the J to LA was me feeling like from Jamaica to Los Angeles, and that was something where I'm like, wow, how did I reach here? Like, oh wow, J to LA, and I was representing LA, but I'm from Jamaica. So that album was a high energy dancehall album. We had a single called "Are You Ready?"
Yeah, that one.
Was
Are you
featured
ready?
on it. Yeah,
Are
you
you
remember
ready?
that? And that song was actually one of my first breakthrough dancehall. We had a video shot in Compton
Hey,
Airport.
look, I'm gonna say big of yourself because I see you up in the Compton
Yeah,
Airport. You
yeah.
know, I went to school in Compton, so I
You
was
see?
like, that's
Yeah.
Compton, okay?
And also that song actually got pitched in a TV show called The Greek. It was my
Okay.
first movie placement from way back.
Yeah.
I mean, that was in 2006.
Look,
Yeah, I got placed in
You
the
see
film.
that part right there? This is the thing. We don't know what, like when we're doing music, you don't know where it can go and what can happen
Yeah.
because just that alone would be somebody's end zone. I just want to get placed. I just want somebody to take one song
Yeah.
or something, but that's big.
Yeah, that was big for me then.
Yeah.
It was my first TV placement. People was hearing me on national television now. And now I'm seeing royalties as well.
But okay.
Yeah.
That part. Have your business in order, okay?
Yeah, so you know it
What you
gets
went open the
serious.
mail about to say what? Wait a minute.
What? ASCAP?
Okay, so your acting thing, like you had already kept your or did you already sign up for the ASCAP? What is it? The acting thing again for
Oh, Sagan Union.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, the union.
I was eligible when I reached out the gate. I was eligible because I
Okay.
did other stuff, but I didn't want to actually be an actor who have to break down his accent right away and,
Right.
and dilute it and
Okay.
become like a actor who representing Inglewood or Compton.
Right.
So what I did, I decided not to go that direction because I saw a lot of my friends who left Jamaica, now they're doing all African American roles, but they're
Right.
Jamaican.
Right.
And up to today, they haven't blown up. So I decided I want to be the first Jamaican actor who do the raw thing.
Yeah, and look, I
And
see
bust
that
her
cool
out.
you too in this
All
video.
right.
You just a recent video
Yeah.
that you just was in. Whose video was that again? You just did a cameo in
Oh, Master P.
and
the
Master
rapper, yeah,
P.
Master P, yeah.
He just did a cameo in Master P video, doing the straight being a Jamaican, straight up. You didn't have to get no real, come fake the accent. Give me the real thing. What you
Yeah.
say? You said
The
Master
real-
P send me.
Master P, yeah, for the works.
For the
And
works.
the funny thing is, when I went to acting school, they used to tell you I have to change it, but I did a class called Voice and Diction.
Uh-huh.
Voice and Diction was a class that break down your accent.
Mhm.
Instead of saying better, they say better.
Better, right.
And later, we say later. So
Mhm.
I knew how to break down my accent, but keep the raw accent.
Right.
But
Don't
they have
forget.
class to erase it.
Right.
And I mean, you see a lot of actors tell you about it, but I didn't want to erase it, especially as a dancehall artist.
Okay.
So I kept it, and I decided if I'm gonna blow up, I want to blow up with it first and represent the Caribbean, and that's what I'm doing right now. And you see how much work I have coming out.
know,
All right,
right.
you see. So time is the
Right.
master,
Time is the master.
and people tell you you can't.
Yeah, big up
See?
yourself, Cashew Man, with that song too. Time is the master.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so when you, as you started doing the acting thing, oh, let me see, the music. Like, how was you seeing yourself as you was going along? Would you like on your walk? Would you like, I want to be an actor? I want to. Or you just was doing what you love? Like,
I was
did you
just
have
going
a
with the
plan?
flow back then.
Okay.
Yeah. I think right now I kind of have a full idea
Mhm.
of what I want to do more than back then. Back then I was just, when music was busy, I was just busy with music.
Okay.
And if somebody called me and wanted to do a movie, I would do it. But right now I'm actually more like I have my IMDb, which is the Internet Movie Database, more structured. I have my Spotify more structured. So the business part of it is more structured right now.
Okay, we got a real coming from the underground, real authentic, ready for whatever Hollywood, whatever. He have his things in order. You hear me? This is what he's saying right now. Everything that he needs for actors, movie directors, whatever, to reach out, he can just send them. Everything is set away.
Yeah, it's ready to go, and I'm ready to work.
Ready to work. Think of yourself, E-Dee, for real.
This
Trust
way,
me.
this
Think of
way.
yourself. You still keep your eye on the prize and keep doing what you love, and still staying so humble. Just E-Dee.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about that, E-Dee. Like, when did you start? Was you always E-Dee from a youth, or
You know, E-Dee was since I've been in LA. I was always Everton Dennis.
Everton? Okay.
Yeah. So Father Time gave me the name E.
But,
It's like E. I'm like, no, E's too simple. So I say E-D. I put a D on it. But if you remember my first Island Boy album, it had an E and a D, not an E dash D.
Right.
So people used to call me Ed,
All right.
and I didn't like that name.
Right.
So
You know
what I did,
I remember that.
yeah. So I changed the spelling and I copyright the E dash D E.
Hold on, don't go too quick. The man that copyright his name now. This wasn't just, I'm just doing this today. He went on and just did that. Okay, go ahead.
So the E dash D, if you put it in Google, E dash D
D.
E.
Okay, so you got to do it
My
like that.
Wikipedia come up,
Okay.
encyclopedia, my music, everything come up.
All right.
You say E-D is Everton Dennis, born as Everton Dennis.
Okay.
So that's my
Now, we got this E-Dee. Now, let's break this down and tell the people. Big up you guys, everybody that's tuned in.
yeah, big up
You
everybody.
done, you done know. Big up
Online,
everybody
big up.
that's tuned in. Dancehall Celebrity.
The Dancehall Celebrity came after the J to LA album. The second album was called Dancehall Celebrity. At that point, I was actually doing the movie thing more, and people was calling me celebrity because I dressed my fashion and I was an actor. So I was becoming kind of like the first popular actor artist, like a Jimmy Cliff, or
Yeah.
So they were like, "Yo, you can act. Push your acting. You're celebrity. Like, you got that look, you got that fashion, and you can act." So the celebrity came where the album in Japan was named Dancehall Celebrity, which was my second album,
Right.
and that album had the revolution on it.
Uh-huh.
And that album did well in Japan again with my second Japanese release. Even before I was popular in Jamaica or the Caribbean, I was known in LA and Japan.
Right.
And so Japan took on, and I was building my thing where people just start saying Dancehall Celebrity. And in the movie Out the Gate, Paul said, "Welcome E-Dee, the Dancehall Celebrity, to the main event."
Right.
And then people just catch on from the movie from Mad Max saying that, it becomes a more name. And I was like, you know what, I like that name there, no?
For real.
Because I'm an actor, I'm an artist, I'm an entrepreneur, so.
That's it. You're definitely a celebrity here, for real. And what you saying, what it is everybody have to take notice and say, that's true, everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, that's our celebrity. Now, we're going to talk about this fashion, because even back in the days, you always had a vibe. I remember you had the colorful button-down rayon shirts.
Remember the long coat from Seabreeze?
I know.
Yeah, I was
You always
because
dress.
I believe, you know, if you look at some of the most famous stars, they can dress them. You know what I mean? Lady Gaga, all of them. You look at them, how they look, and a part of art is creative. It's being creative or something. So I'm an entertainer. I'm not just a dancehall artist or a reggae artist. I'm an actor, artist, and I got my own, you know, enterprise. So I look at it as like with the fashion, when people look at you, what they see, you know, how they judge you. You know what I mean? So I always look at how I want people to judge me. You know what I mean? I like, you look at me, you know already say me a star. I not have to talk or say it's just look. So I would walk and people would say, who are you? You're somebody.
E-Dee.
Yeah.
Remember I said, I'll
Lifestyle.
come in the club and he'll be standing over there and I just be like, E-Dee. Because when you pass him, you know something is going on over there.
Man.
Okay, you know, he'll be standing there and his homies be with him and the glasses be clean like this.
Yeah.
Just spanking clean, okay? And he'll be standing there and you know something is going on with this man.
Yeah.
I was like, pick up yourself, E-Dee. Trust me.
Respect that.
And I love how all the artists, you know, they don't check for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They check for you. It's so sweet when you see even people who don't really know you, but they know of you or they see you. They'll come and speak to you like they know you for years.
People speak to me and be nice. Even if you go to the bar, sometimes I make friends with all the bartenders. Every restaurant I go, I make friends with and stuff. People just catch on to me somehow. I always say, you know what? People always somehow it's the energy, but I also believe in a certain type of energy, and I'm a spiritual person, so I take on to energy, and people can feel it, and so I think people drawn to me if they're like, I like that guy, you know, and that's how I keep my consistent, because I always get work. I'm always busy because people like me, you know, people like my vibes, and I'm respectful.
Don't
I'm punctual.
Look, that's what I said today. I said E-Dee gonna be here because he about his business.
Yeah, before one. I was here before one.
Look, see.
Yeah.
I knew it. I said E-Dee's gonna.
Because that's me, you know.
He about his business, okay?
I don't take nothing for granted. To
I
me,
said
everything
that's
is
our
at the
celebrity
same.
for real is here.
Yeah. Because you know what people don't understand is you gotta respect people time, and you gotta respect no matter what you're doing. You can't look at it as different size because you're not a VH1 or MTV. I look at it as, you know what I mean, everything counts. Everything is important, just the same.
And we give thanks for that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I give thanks for you coming here and sharing everything with me. Okay, let's go to the out the gate idea. Wait, let me see. You had a couple of, the videos that you did before the out the gate. Was you directed them? Was you like, did you play it?
Some of them I direct, some Chameleon direct. It was between me and Q.
So you got that idea of already where you were, your ideas, you put the visuals, you already had that down. So where did the idea come with the movie?
The movie is my biopic. It's my story. So it's like, you know.
Well, what made you say I'm going to tell my story?
Well, I felt like I needed to because I realized that a lot of people like they do biopic for, and I realized when you go to the theater, people mad that the biopic wasn't done. Right. And half of the people that they do biopic for is already dead.
Right.
So I say, you know, I want to do my biopic while I'm alive because half of the time I see people complain that the biopics are not accurate because Hollywood tell your story. So I wanted to tell my own story. So I felt like now every video I was gonna do gonna start to be like a movie.
Yeah.
So I did Revolution like a movie, and I put out that movie coming soon when there was no movie ready yet. But, and you know, you put the word out there, and you know, and they say already once you speak it to life. That's what I did.
Come on.
I came and I say a movie coming, and I put Paul, and the next thing you know, people calling me about movie.
Yeah, want to know what moves are you making? Where you at with
You
it?
know what I'm saying? So things start to move from there.
Yeah. You know, this out the gate, you see, it's all about his life. And he was so blessed to be able, you and Q Million, you guys did that together, right?
Yeah,
that project, put your money together.
Yeah.
They was here in LA, you guys, they had us all like in awe. All these different places where he would be regularly and all of his friends, everybody, he put everybody in the movie, okay? you would see them with this bigger camera, just really doing the scenes like they really making a movie.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, and the beautiful part of it is all of LA culture and the people was in it, location-wise,
Yeah.
everything. And then we got to premiere it first in LA, and the turnout was
It's good.
amazing.
Yo, it
Turnout
was
was
beautiful.
amazing.
You know what's so turn up about the thing is that everybody who, you know, we've been friends for years and we've been around each other, and everybody, you know, everybody was there. You see
Everybody
all your
was there.
friends, we all was in there like, you, of course, you supported E-Dee, you supported
Oh,
we,
yeah,
we
everybody.
all in there. It was
That's
like,
the first time I saw the rude boys who would say, "See the man," or they don't wouldn't respect.
Yeah.
I see the respect now. They were there.
They were there.
All the
I
crews.
know
them.
people don't
Yeah.
understand that LA, they have a little thing here. You know what I'm saying? When you see certain men come out, you know your thing is
Yeah,
set
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
You know for real.
And as well as I was amazed to see like Roger Stephan and,
Yeah.
and Leon from
Yeah.
Cool Runnings there, the guys from 5 Hour Beat. I mean, the
Yeah.
amount of
I
celebrities
know he was
came to
there.
support. It was amazing.
I was
It was like
starstruck
I
when
didn't
I
take
saw
that for
Leon.
granted. And you know, beautiful thing too that we capture that red carpet and we have it too to show and remind
Oh,
like
okay.
you know the community
Yeah.
too.
It was good. Red carpet, you guys.
Yeah,
thank
look
you.
up out the gate premiere on YouTube. It's there.
The movie.
Yeah, yeah.
And then where else did it show? It showed up.
Then we showed in New York. We opened 4 screens in New York. We did Brooklyn, Bronx, and Queens. We sold out Brooklyn. We sold out Bronx, and we did 5 showing every day for 7 days. And we got requested to do another 7-day in Bronx from AMC. AMC gave us a distribution to where now any movie I make, I could put it in AMC, any AMC in US and Canada. That's how big out the gate became. New York Times picked it up. Then we went to Jamaica. We opened island-wide again. Sold out in Jamaica. Went to Toronto. Sold out in Toronto. And we're getting ready now to put it on Amazon Prime. So
Yeah.
everybody can get to
Yeah,
stream
see
it.
it. Yeah.
This January will be on Amazon Prime. Free to stream.
Well, you know, that's amazing how it was just you guys, you know what I'm saying? But you really have like a professional, everything played out properly, you know, and all your friends, look at all your versions, you don't put them all worldwide everywhere on big screen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, yeah. They
That-
all got the exposure. It's up to them now to say, hey, you know,
And
what
that's
you want to do with
people be
yourself.
forgetting to
I
say.
did what I did, you know.
You can say, I'm that person out the gate. You have that right. Any of the people that was in the video, in the movie, you guys get them things and you put it, add it to your own accolades. They don't understand that you
Yeah.
add that to your thing to say, I'm this person, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, from the such and such movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was
Definitely, it's one of the most solid foundation I've built.
there. Yeah.
Because you know people keep asking about the movie all the time. They want to see it, and you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna put it out on Amazon, which is a whole new audience will get to see it
Mhm.
worldwide. Because
it's
back
still
then, you know,
working
you're not
for
gonna
you.
be able to be in every theater. Maybe the DVD don't reach everybody, but now everybody could just go on Amazon Prime in UK. UK been wanting it more, and Canada, and now we're gonna have it out in January where you can see it, and it's a very inspiring story. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
It motivates people. It deals with the immigrant story, and it shows you that you know you don't have to go the wrong road to make it. You know what I mean? And you see what happened to the guys back then from now
Right.
who took that road.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
So,
Nowhere to,
It's a message.
It's true. That was a very, very good project. You know, we was proud. It was like somebody this close to us right here really doing it to this level.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, like you disappeared for a minute. I guess that was when you was, you know, shopping the movie around in New York, whatever.
Yeah, I was touring too.
You was
2
gone.
years I toured.
Yeah, you was gone. And then
Yeah.
when you came back, we was like, yo, like people couldn't give you the proper
Yeah, I
yo.
was
You
gone
did
for
good
2
'cause
years.
you was gone.
It was, you know, the beautiful part of it when I was gone, I get to see a lot of the world. I would say, you know?
Okay.
Because I remember doing shows in like Charleston, South Carolina, and I booked Paul on my show
Right.
to host, and it was like Mad Max from Shatter and E-Dee from Out the Gate performing live. And Paul would come up and bring me on, and you know, he would just say, hey, you know, walk and live.
Think of
You know,
yourself
so
too, Paul.
it was like we did an old Out the Gate tour. We you know, it was beautiful
It
to
was
do
beautiful.
that to
Look
see.
at
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
What a gift. What a gift, you know? Living your life, doing your craft, and it working for you, you know? Think of yourself, E-Dee. You know, this is my version. You know, I'm so proud of you because, you know, it's crazy just to be blessed in those things without having to be a bad boy or trick somebody or worry about somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a choice you make. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I've left Tollgate, and it's like my father was a rude boy. You know,
Mhm.
and me see his life, but my mother show me another side, you know what I mean?
Right.
And be like, you know, go church, read the Bible, you know. And so I made the choice when I came here where I was around a lot of the people that was in LA. I mean, a lot of people don't even know that some of the guys who used to run LA was my classmate. I know them from Jamaica. Yeah. And I'm in the party with them, and you know, they do them, but I make a choice to do what I do. You know? So, no man no better than no man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how I see it. So, me show people love, and I just know that I do the right thing. And that's why I'm here, still doing it, and strong. I don't have to worry about, no, I don't have to look behind me, show
Right.
I like it like that.
If anything, people right now, they watching behind for you. Like, don't look back, E-Dee, we got you back here. That's how much they got your back.
Oh yeah, people will tell me and come to me and whisper to me. Even back then when me and nigga Charlie used to par, they would say, yo, anybody trouble you, you know. Because he used to support me like that. Enough man like him too.
Before Mr. Surprise, nigga Charlie. People don't know.
They don't know
but they don't know him.
No, exactly. You see what I'm saying? And he was one of the main ones who'd come and say, hey, anybody trouble you? And they're like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. That's a surprise I used to have back in the day. So, and I had a lot of friends like that, you know, for example. And I remember going to Jamaica after a while without the gate. A lot of the rude boys used to welcome me in Mandeville and Kingston and say, hey, come out, me I do party and me know them big club and them big ride and whatever, like the love.
Yeah,
you know?
the love.
Yeah, and you know, it's good to see that you don't have to really do negative to really, you know, and do and promote that.
Right.
You can work hard, have patience, and just do what you have to do and believe in yourself, no matter what people say.
For real. Believe in yourself.
Yeah, believe in yourself. There's nobody not believing in you, you know?
For real. So after you did Out the Gate, what was the next move after that?
After that is kind of when I kind of took a break. Not out of music, but I was putting out music, right? But I also wanted to elevate. So I realized that in the Caribbean, there was like a fight and a systematical struggle where when you do a movie, there's a small community that control the movies in Jamaica.
Okay.
Like Chris Blackwell and them guys. And those guys, when you're going in the industry, they kind of like, who is he, you know? So what I did, I decided that I don't want to just do Jamaican movies. So I started creating and building connection while I put out singles with producers from Hollywood. So I linked up with Jean-Claude, who produced Chocolate City. I got my music in Chocolate City. Then in Chocolate City 3 with Lisa Ray, they cast me to play a thug.
So that was the next thing after there.
Yeah. So I ended up in Chocolate City, and then they were editing the movie, and the editor was like, you better use this guy in a bigger role next time. Because like, where did you find him? So they cast me in a movie again called Gangland with Tamar Braxton, with Iris Clifton Powell. And from there I ended up did recently a TV show called French Connection.
Okay.
And now I'm having
Hey,
another
the
movie coming
Gangland
out.
wasn't really. I remember seeing a little buzz for the Gangland.
Yeah, that's gonna be big, Netflix and stuff. So and then now I'm getting ready to shoot a new film in San Diego in the New Year. You know, so the work never stopped since. You know, I just had to find myself and know where I want to go.
Tell me about the difference from when you was doing the movie Out the Gate, and you know it was all of us, you know, your friends and people you knew, but when you got in that super professional setting, you know, fewer people you never been around before, how was that the different dynamic for you?
Well, the good thing is what I like about when I was on the set with the Hollywood star, like for instance the band Puff Daddy band Willie. Them guys were taking picture with me like I was a star.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what? So that's when you realize your value. You know, you say, you know what? Just being Jamaican, you know.
Yeah,
you know.
People don't understand. Yo, that's what, even for us black people, period. But for real, the Yard Man vibes, people don't. That
Yard Man
the
vibes
rating
are rated.
is a different rating.
And you know, I find myself where when I did Gangland, the executive producer who did Matrix, he did Nicolas Cage stuff.
Okay.
And the Patriot Picture, they're huge. And the guy see me and he walk up to me fast. He said, "Oh, I just saw a scene that we're editing with you. Oh man, I love you, man. You're my." And then after the premiere, he said, "You're my favorite in the whole movie." And I'm looking at all these stars that I grew up on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm his favorite. Everybody was saying Raga to my character. I was like, yeah, you can't underestimate yourself. And that keep reminding yourself that you gotta, know that your value, you know.
Your value. You hear that, you guys? You have to keep reminding yourself your value
Yeah.
when you're doing things, because we don't know. Like how people think, oh, that person, why did he win the lottery, or he, whoever have whatever. You think that should be me too. What's going to be for you is going to be your own time, but you got to be open to receive it. You
Yeah.
have to be like, yeah, I can have it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And let me give you an example. It's like with the music now. A lot of the artists who wanna be Lil Wayne and be Chop.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of American rappers, they still looking for the real dancehall.
Right.
So they, while we want to be hip hop, they want to be reggae.
Yeah, that's what I see when people change up everything.
So that's an example I'm giving you again. If I wanted to be African, I want to be Will Smith, right?
Right.
I wouldn't be where I'm at.
Right.
Because you only could be you.
You're gonna
So
be
I mean that's what people got to learn. And the more you're more unique you become, and the more people like you because you're more real.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I have to take that in for myself, because I ain't trying to say I'm this and that, but I love myself from a long time ago, and with that understanding and me being okay with my look, how I feel, how I move, I'm just so happy. I be seeing girls like, she's still trying to figure out the color of her hair this week. Look, when you figure it out, you're gonna be so happy.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so happy.
That's why it's very important for you to love yourself first, and also believe in yourself first.
Yes, for real.
Because some people believe God is in the sky far above, but God is right there with us.
Come on,
closer than you think. You know what I mean? So when you realize that you can achieve anything and you believe in yourself, that's when you start seeing things happening.
Right. People say go to church, you have to go. Man, when your mind, before your mind even go to God, He's already right there. Before you even think God, He's already right there.
Yeah.
Real talk. Okay, so the Gangland. Then we went to what was the next movie?
And we just did French Connection, which is a TV show where they're gonna do a season. I played a smaller role in that, but they're doing a season 2, which is gonna be huge. And the director already called me. He's like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna have you in like bigger role. So, I'm happy, and every work I've done in acting, give me more work.
Yeah.
I never did a movie and somebody see it, because it's just like, who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
You know what I mean?
Look at that confident, and you're committed to your style and comfortable with who you are.
Yeah.
It attracts people.
And I realized Jean-Claude teach me a thing as a director, because he's been doing acting way back. He was in Malcolm X. He's a friend of Denzel Washington. He was in Malcolm X with Denzel, and he's a director, and he produced over 50 black film. And I remember when I was doing Chocolate City, I wanted to be so bad and tough as a Jamaican. And he keep telling me over and over, stop, reshoot, just calm.
Just become natural.
What he's saying is, I met you calm, and I like that. That's what I cast.
Yeah.
And I still was trying to be the, and it's like, you have to be calm. And as soon as I was calm, because I was wondering, how you going to be calm and be a bad man?
Right.
That's what we think in the Caribbean.
Right.
But as soon as I was calm, I like me more on camera now. I like me. I'm like, wow, that's so. It's like I'm more scared now. Like.
You know what?
Confident
the
bad man.
recent thing that you did with in the video he did with Master P, that cameo.
Yeah.
You had your hand in your pocket. You was all your whole everything said that I will go there if I have to go there, but I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
Like I said, he said, I come from the work.
Yeah.
Your whole demeanor said all of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And at that time, the director who got me the job, big up Job. Juby, local Juby away there.
Oh, Juby.
Big
on yourself, Juby.
Yeah, man, big up Juby.
You know what? We can talk to Juby too, because Juby do his thing too. Bless his
man,
heart.
them doing thing, and them introduced me to the director, and them call me and say, yo, them love me thing what them say.
Yeah.
Them get the role. Okay, boom, me do the role. And Master P love it so much that they said they were gonna do a movie thing, and they were interested. But they don't want me yet. But and it's still not too late, because we have put in more work. But they love that too,
Yeah, man. Okay, so you know what? It was a show up north. I don't know if that was the first. Let's talk about this right here. You guys, excuse me for a minute.
Island.
This is his island drink, you guys. Y'all see that? You see the Rasta colors?
You see it? Yeah.
Let me take a sip of it.
Crips up,
I remember that I was doing an event, and he sponsored me, broke me off some of the island drinks. You know what I'm saying? To help put the thing in, and I just so love it. Where did this come about?
Well, my brother wanted to come out with an energy drink, and he was calling the Harrison, you know, and he was a black can. And I said, nah, that's not what I'm gonna like. What's that E-Dee? You're like, number one, you're competing with a business with thousands of drinks. So I said, I'm gonna come up with a name, and I'll come up with a graphic, a look, and everything. And I came up with a name, Island Energy Drink. Came up with a look. We had the graphic guided around 5 or 6 graphic, and here comes the island. And so we decided we're going to market it as a cultural and a lifestyle. We also created it as an organic, where there's no artificial sugars, agave.
Good.
And and boom, it works. As soon as we put it on the market, it was like hot bread.
Good. It's good.
Yeah,
I remember. Okay, so I remember you guys had a show in the Bay Area. It was like a big show for this island drink, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did some sponsor. We did sponsor some stuff, but we didn't do an island actually event of our own. But we sponsored the Hollywood Carnival every year. All the bands, Epic Band, Reggae on the Road Band. And we did a whole lot of clubs and events. So we did the Carnival in San Diego. And all the big stuff in New York, like the Jerk Fest, we sponsor all those stuff. Miss Jamaica Universe. We did Black Ink. We sponsored Black Ink on VH1. So yeah, we've been doing a lot of work out there.
The Island Energy Drink. You see this entrepreneur?
So go islandenergydrink.com or Island Energy Drink on Instagram, you know.
What I want to do is I want us to
and give them a little piece.
Give a little piece
of the island. We also have the commercial as well, you know. We have the video, you know.
Which one should we do? Do this video or that
you
commercial?
could play the video.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Island Energy.
Okay, Island Energy, you guys.
She got the island, the way she put it on island. She must be a Asian, or even Jamaican. Me want her to feel me, girl. She move like a Trinidad. The way how she whining, it's so hypnotizing. Let them say what they wanna say, do what they wanna do. It's your money, baby. I know what I'ma do. Running on the ties, baby. Oh, my time just fly. I'm gonna make it rain. Anything you want, mine. Lift up the vibes with the island. Lift up the vibes with the island. We don't know when I was smiling. Cause I want that island energy. And I love that island energy. On this one more thing, I wanna give it to watch it. Introduce it to Rasta. I bet you didn't know I'm an actor. But in a real life, me really love you in a real life. No one above you, only the one above you. Let them say what they wanna say, do what they wanna do. It's your money, baby. I know what I'ma do. Running on the ties, baby. Oh, my time just fly. I'm gonna make it rain. Anything you want, mine. Lift up the vibes with the island. Lift up the vibes with the island. We don't know when I was smiling. Cause I want that island energy. And I love that island energy. Let them say what they wanna say, do what they wanna do. It's your body, baby. I know what I'ma do. Rubbing on the ties, baby. Oh, my time just fly. I'm gonna make it rain. Anything you want, mine. It's up the end with the island. It's up the bubble with the island. It's up the end with the island. It's up the bubble with the island. Cause I want gonna have fun tonight. Cause I want gonna have fun tonight.
Yeah, man, Island Energy, you know?
Hey, you see you?
Yeah.
Hey, it wasn't the drink first, because your energy be up.
Oh, yeah, that was the drink. And I had a bunch of drink on the truck. And you know, so beautiful, you get to see the whole culture,
Right.
every island, on the Boulevard, Hollywood Carnival. That's one of the beautiful events I see in LA. That
Yeah,
in
it's so
Austin.
colorful. I like it too. And you know you can really dance.
Yeah, I used to be a dancer, but you know, what it don't know.
Look, for you to be like a tall guy, you bend your knees and you get down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the girl can be a midget. You gonna get down there. You
I
ain't
love
running from
dancing, man. I love dancing. You know.
No, you be partying, okay?
Yeah.
That was so sweet. Island Energy drink, you guys.
Yeah, man, go check
Entrepreneurship.
it out. Islands, yeah.
You know, big
It's on
as
Amazon. Go Amazon.com,
Cheers.
free shipping. Amazon.com, free shipping, Island Energy. Go to our Island Energy Instagram, islandenergydrink.com.
entrepreneur, you guys, in every way. Big of yourself. You see that when he was having the business, from working with his dad, counting the money, restocking, learning that as a youth. When he got over here, ended up having his own business.
Definitely.
You know, learning. Okay, so your new project, what are we working on now?
We have a full-length album coming out in January called Nice Again, produced by Chameleon. The first single from it was Freedom. We talk about the Black Lives Matter, police brutality. And we also, you know, I don't know if you want to play that for them, but we also have Glenn Washington, Where I Belong, which talk about the Black Lives Matter as well. Also, we just dropped a single called Needed Me with a brand new video featuring Wayne Wonder. So that's the latest project from the album.
Okay, with everything that's going on right now, that freedom.
Yeah, that freedom, yeah man, that freedom was a very, it talks to the people very well, you know. It's also Where I Belong is a very good track that the people them can check out too.
Did you,
We deal with that.
the freedom one, did you write that like in this time?
Yeah, I wrote it exactly when it was happening. The Where I Belong, I wrote it 5 years ago, me and Glenn Washington. But the freedom is very current. It actually deals with all what's going on now.
Okay, so did you put that product out already, or it's coming out now?
Yeah, Freedom is a single from the album. The video is available now on YouTube. You guys could go to YouTube and look up E-Dee Freedom. And also, the next single right now is out. E-Dee Needed Me featuring Wayne Wonder with a brand new video as well. So make sure to go check out the video. Yeah.
Video. So, far as the videos go, how do you know, do you pay for them on your own, or you got back?
Yeah.
You're independent, right?
Yeah, I pay for my own stuff.
Look at that, the Junes. For these locations that you get, that's the links, right? Because
Not really.
you gotta
Because
pay.
my last video, I just go to Google and I look up the location them, and if I like it and it look good for what I want, then I book them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did this go with the booking part, like to get these locations? Do you have to pay a lot?
Sometimes I do. There's stuff that costs sometimes. Some people would judge videos by props or production value, but I want to tell you, sometimes you can do a video and it don't really costs a lot, and sometimes it costs a lot. Like when I did Bounce Along, me and Trinity, that cost us a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I did Out the Gate, that cost us a lot of money. Yeah.
But
You see? But
that one that you did at the airport though, you was all on the plane, like standing. I'm like, what?
for that, I have to do with connection.
That's what I said. That's what I
Because
said.
you can't just be on a runway. I was on the runway.
You was on planes, okay?
So that have to do with my friend Robin.
Okay.
He owns Compton Airport.
Oh, right.
So big up Robin, who support me from J to LA album. You know, he was a
Yeah.
big fan of that album. So we became friends, and most time I'm down there, he was flying Michael Jackson, he was flying Rihanna back then. So I'm always around him, and I'm always deal with everybody. But for me, he have me like a little brother.
Oh.
He respect me and he believe in me. So if Mr. Robin, I need a chopper or a jet.
He got you.
Yeah.
Look at you. Ready. So tell us about collaborations. Who have you collaborated with so far in like the reggae? Let's say the reggae. Who's an artist that's known?
The main ones are, say, Wayne Wonder. We have 2 songs, and we have a song with Glenn Washington
In Washington.
and Ayoctane.
And I had to.
Yeah, otherwise, I did other collabs that we never really push out, but you know, like Nature Ellis, me and him have one, and the rest of them is mostly hip hop stuff.
Oh, okay. But the one with Glenn Washington too is a sweet one.
Yeah,
too,
it was
you
a
guys.
good message, you know.
Yeah, man.
Positive
I
vibes.
remember y'all performed at the Hollywood Park Casino. It was real
Yeah,
nice.
man. And I actually brought Glen Washington to Minneapolis for the first time.
Oh,
I was booked there. They loved the song, and we had a double booking, and we went and mashed it up down there.
Oh,
Man.
look
Yeah.
at there. You all.
And Glenn called me like all the time, like, "Yo, son, oh, you don't call me."
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that type of relationship.
That's what I said, that little vibe you guys together.
And you know, I'm from Clarendon. Glen Washington is from Clarendon, my hometown.
Oh, okay.
I'm a good friend with Everton Blender. He's from Clarendon as well.
Right.
And, you know, somehow all the Clarendon artists, them like I Octane is Clarendon. We
Okay,
link, you know,
you're
we link,
linked.
and we have a good, we have a vibes. You know, when I really, you see what I like about the older artists, they're not on the hype.
Right. Right.
They give you knowledge. You know?
Yeah. Well, I want us to we're gonna go ahead and share this next video. This is the latest thing that you're working on.
Yeah. So this video came out just a week ago. Actually, today makes a week. This video is out. It's from the album Needed. Also coming out in January, produced by Chameleon, and we're gonna drop another single next week called "Bring Back the Vibes." So we'll be dropping single every 2 weeks until the year ends,
Okay.
and then the album come out.
Yeah, that's what's up. I like that. Drop the single. I see you on your page too, being more active these days too. I like that.
Yeah.
How you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm
really
back on
like,
Twitter.
yeah.
I'm back on Facebook.
Yeah, I was saying, look at you, live and telling the people, because you know there's work, but people who are familiar with your friends too, they wanna hear from you too. Sometimes you say, yo, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's good, you know.
And I was telling my friend the other day, I said, you know what? I don't like to do a lot of interview and be on live, but
Right.
now that I have an album, I have a reason to be
be
on
on
live.
it. Yeah,
you
to
know?
promote,
Because I
right.
just don't like to be on just
Yeah.
but I promote the album. I want my people who always support me know and see what I'm doing and know about the movie projects coming out. And
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, you guys, we're gonna share this. This is his latest video, and out of all the little fun and the bounce around and I like this little how we see you in these different settings now. You really letting us know you, okay? This romantic kind of vibration.
Yeah. We give them like a different flavor, you know?
Different flavor, so we can see the difference in this video.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, this is E-Dee Needed Me with featured Wayne Wonder, you guys. Wayne Wonder, he's getting features from legendary artists because Wayne Wonder in his own right is the man, okay?
Yeah.
So this is Needed Me.
Step on me ends on me under me I create. The lockdown nearly drive man insane. They call me mind and the things where you say. But how you leaving no matter what me say. She turn wolf in a world so cold. But through me things search up me cell phone. One receipt and she swears to me cheat. That's all you see. Now she says she wanna leave. What's her name if you think say you're true? How you believe if you have no proof? They scars on your heart get meaner. She says she leaves me a grass well greener. More time is a life on. Did you play the bright card? Really watch reality? Tell me what you say. Does anything mean anything? Missing out on everything. Really watch reality. You might have needed me. There's a spirit on top of the neck type move. You fight my friend and baby hating on me too. Worry about what this just stop what you do. After the show in at the hotel room. Until when you say your heart me alone. Take for granted don't become home to you. It coming like say you wish me never bust. And I me you never trust when I'm always there for you. More time is a life on. If you play the right card, really watch reality. Tell me what you say. Does anything mean anything? Missing out on everything. Really watch reality. You might have needed me. Lifestyle of the rich and reckless. Champion showers and sex for breakfast. so rough, me broke her diamond necklace. It comes 6 times, can't walk, can't get dressed. Young girl and she make it quite calm. The tight off when she take it like clock. You walk off, now she a walking. Say me feel lose, no one other girl a win. One time is the life hard. When you're alone, like you say, you might need it, babe. You might need it, babe. As far as my eyes can see, I'm with me. I check for nobody. I'm not sorry.
This is reality. So tell me what you see.
I can hear the new sound of the new
Yeah,
thing that's going.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
said,
the new sound.
that's the
So
new
this
sound.
album is my style evolve, and this album gonna be a different E-Dee.
Yeah.
It's more melody in this album,
Uh-huh.
and it's also it have a refined feel, and all the video will have that refined look.
Look, this that whole is like what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's good to
Yeah,
see
man.
you in that light, because I'm like that. When I looked at it the other day when it premiered, I was all like, what? You know, all the ladies, everything, the clarity of the video, everything is like the now.
Yeah.
And the sound, I was like, okay, don't play. E-Dee said, I can get on that rhythm. Don't
Oh,
play.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Singing
Yeah,
and
so-
going on, holding the
and,
vibe.
and the next two single coming is gonna be like people gonna be shocked probably, I would say, or if they did underestimate it, then they're gonna really hear some different level of production and lyrics and melody.
Okay.
Yeah. The next single called Bring Back the Vibes drop next Friday on
Okay.
Spotify and iTunes. And 2 weeks later we drop one called Fancy Face.
Fancy face.
Those
Is all these under Q Million?
yeah.
Big Q Million, you
Produced
guys.
by Q Million.
Ooh.
The whole album produced by Q Million.
He-
14 track.
He is major, okay?
Yeah.
Q Million, if you guys don't know him, big up
Yeah.
yourself, because he like you too, he a very humble youth, and you know what I'm saying, he loves and respects
Q
his
is very
family.
humble, and Q have
Yeah.
Grammys up in his studio,
You know?
Q, I've been in studio with Jill Scott, record with Jill Scott. I've been, Q mix and record Snoop, he record Kendrick, he mix with Dr. Dre.
Big up
But
yourself.
he's a very humble guy, he doesn't show and stuff. And for years, he just have me on his label, me and him working, because he believe in what I do. And he, you know, then we work together, and we have other project we do for TV right now that we're bringing in more new talents again.
Okay.
So we'll be recording more new talents again for TV. And for a lot of people don't know, I've been on over 100 TV shows. My music has been over 100 TV
Okay,
shows.
placements.
TV placement, and it's from Q and it's from Miss Trinity, you know. So
Okay.
we're still working from way
Yeah.
back.
And Trinity, what songs that you guys had again?
Bounce along.
Bounce Along. That was big too. Y'all was doing the thing with
Yeah,
that
yeah.
energy from the beginning of the show to the end of the show.
Yeah,
If you didn't know how to dance, by the time they was done, honey,
Yeah,
you,
bounce along.
hey, that was boss. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
man.
that was a boss song.
We went
Bounce
gold in
Along.
Japan.
Yo.
Yeah, we went gold in Japan.
Because the
It was
dance
on
song was
color.
really just popping at
That
that
was the
time.
vibe.
Really,
Sean Paul back
yeah.
then, you know.
Yeah, Sean Paul too. That was the bomb. Okay.
Yeah, so.
I want to say congratulations to you and everything that you've been doing and that you're going to do. And congratulations to your family. You know, big up your kids. And, you know, I'm a twin. Big up the twins. Big up, big
Yeah.
up your kids.
Oh, you're a
you know.
twin too?
I'm a
Okay.
twin. Yeah, I'm a
Good.
fraternal twin. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But a family man, too. I see you rolling with your kids. I respect
man.
that quality
My kids
time.
have a good relationship. You know,
Yeah.
they call me all the time and daddy this, daddy.
Hey, they look just
They
like you,
listen-
too.
they were-
That's a mess.
Yeah, my
They
twin
look
them.
like you, too.
And them growing to be a great kid where they're very disciplined, no problem. You know?
Oh, no, they're quiet and just chill. You know what I mean? That's a blessing. You can feel the energy from your children at that age when you
Yeah.
know, like, if one you have to keep repeating yourself, then you like, you know this one.
Yeah.
But the other, when they listen right away, you be
They
like, yeah,
listen right
man.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once them hear that, once I switch my tone, hey boy, whatever the boy, you know, they get the
Hey, that's
pop
how
up.
it's supposed
You
to
know?
be. That's how it's supposed to
And the
be.
deep tone, you know.
When you get them to y'all start, they be like, ooh, you in
They
trouble.
move quick.
Anyway, so thank you for coming in. You know, Lady B here, the Music Link. We're here with E-Dee Dancehall celebrity from Jamaica. by way of LA family, and we're just so proud of you here. Everybody here, we're so proud of you. I'm speaking for everybody because I know we are. We've seen you, we support you, we've been there around you, and everything that you're doing to what you're continuing to do, just keep going. And
yeah, man. I'm big up Janice Bins, always supporting me. Big up David, we come for the video shoot and Plank video, Edge from Belize, you know. All the people them always support, all the fans and the DJ them, Courtesy and all of them were big support, and Q-Boy them.
Keeping
all of the people
down,
them were always support E-Dee, big them up every time, and just be safe in the pandemic.
Yeah,
and in this crazy world.
This stuff is real right here.
So.
LA, the Caribbean community, we're going through it, but all of us keep our head up and just be strong. We're gonna be all right.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man.
We'll be all right, God will.
Giant control, so be safe out there. Thanks for bringing me through.
Yeah, man, give thanks. I thank you.
Check out my Dancehall Celebrity on Instagram, Dancehall Celebrity on Facebook, and also E-Dee or Unseen Lab YouTube for the videos.
Yeah, Unseen Lab YouTube, you guys, all his stuff is under there on the YouTube. So you can go there and see more videos, more. And we thank you guys for tuning in, and tune in again for the next artist. Thank you, Lady B, the music link, E-Dee, Dancehall Celebrity, you guys, and we're out of here.
Bless up.
Wait, Island drink.
Island.
Island drink. All right, bless.